I was going to the shopping mall. It changes the vibe, it changes my mood, it changes everything. Now I'm also looking for some stuff which I don't need actually.
That's how now shopping malls owners, they are like playing with your mind. Sense has the power to alter your thinking. It can trigger the mind portion, which can be relaxing, which can be calm, which can be creative. So that portion can be triggered by any note.
This is a thing that we never listened before, that we nobody talk about this thing. Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome back to the Atlantic Podcast. My name is Ali and today we are stepping inside, literally gonna talk about something that quietly change our mood, change our energy, change the vibe inside our personal space. Room freshener. Yes, we're gonna talk about room fresheners, and with me as always the person who knows the science behind these room fresheners, the blend, the base, the notes, Mr. Fazle. Welcome back.
Thanks Ali, thanks a lot for inviting me here, and always excited to be here, especially for this one. Because if the car fresheners rolls the energy, so room fresheners settles the energy.
Exactly. Car fresheners is about moving the energy, as we discussed in our previous podcast, and room fresheners actually about the settled energy.
Yeah, exactly. Well. A room is a space where you feel relaxed, you feel safe, you feel energetic, you want to create something. So the room fresheners are there to support you in that.
Exactly. Whenever we are stepping inside in any place, any space, the first thing we notice is the aura, the fragrance we are taking inside our body. It changes our mood, it changes our energy within a seconds, maybe less than the seconds. Because that the moment we decide whether we are gonna sit inside the room, where we're gonna enter, or we have to leave it as soon as possible. This is the first thing we notice whenever we are entering into the room, into any kind of office, any kind of mall. So we will talk about this, more about this. You know, it sounds very funny that we don't actually see the scent, but it changes the way how we see a room. Like when we are, I just discussed, when we are entering a room, then is the first thing we just observe. This is a fragrance. This is a aura. But our mind literally this can decide that this is a good place or not. So what do you think about this? That this is a thing that really matters?
Yeah, exactly. So as you explained it very well, a scent can calm, energize, even sparks the creativity.
Yes.
Room fresheners are designed in a way that create the vibes without touching your interior decor.
It gives you a different vibe. So it's a psychological thing for me.
Yeah.
That whenever you entering, if you feel good, then your whole event, wherever you're going, maybe into the mall, into any kind of office, you feel good. Well, let's break it down, because not every sense makes for every space. There are different scents using in different spaces. How do you explain these kind of scents?
Yeah, exactly. See, if you are going to an office, the energy is different. If you are going to your home, the energy is different.
Yeah.
So for each room, for each space, for your own space, there will be different scents. For example, break it down to the 5 major categories. Like for your living room, for your bedroom, for your washrooms, for your offices, and for the shopping malls where you are going for shopping. That is actually shopping malls owners. They're now playing these things with the customers because scents are the things that can trigger you to create something or to do something. So for the living room, you need a warm, very soft type of smells. Some type of
amber types,
floral, soft floral types.
Exactly.
So you feel relaxed there. If you go to the bedroom, it should be very relaxed. It should be calm you down.
Something like cozy.
Yes, sometimes like cozy. The notes should be like vanilla type. Some others are there that can relax your mind.
Relax your mind.
Yeah.
Any fragrance.
Any fragrance that
relaxes your mind.
Yes.
You can use in your bedroom also.
Yes. And then if we move to the offices, so offices you need alertness, you need creativity,
focus.
So for that you can use citrus, mint, rosemary. These are the notes that can trigger your creativity, calmness, and you know it can create the alertness in your mind.
Yeah,
so your mind will be active.
When we enter in any office, it gives us alertness in their mind, and also it freshes our mind also.
Yeah, exactly.
Make us feel good, to make us feel better, to work properly in our office. So that's the way how the office space, workspaces also design the fragrance. They choose that fragrance which actually create alertness in our mind.
Sense has the power to alter your thinking. It can trigger the mind portion, which can be relaxing, which can be calm, which can be creative. So that portion can be triggered by any notes. Each space required a specific kind of notes. That's the reason that each area you should be very specific about selecting the notes for your room space.
I like the way you explain the thing that trigger your mind.
Yeah.
It's another vibe, yeah. While you are entering the room and suddenly trigger your mind.
Yeah.
This is something very related you just mentioned.
Yeah, maybe you also experience this when you are going to a shopping mall, when you are entering to the office, or you are entering to your own room, or you are entering to anywhere. So you will feel a different vibe, a different, completely different environment inside.
Exactly.
That's because of the notes which they are, the perfumes is there. That notes actually trigger different part of your mind.
Exactly.
So you will feel exactly how the shopping mall owner want you to be. So you will feel exactly.
Well, if I summarize it, it changes the environment. Whether you are going anywhere, the way you just explained everything, everywhere we're going with a different fragrance, it changes the environment.
Yes.
It is our way of thinking. So I think you forgot about telling the washroom fragrance.
Yeah, washroom. For the washroom, you need the cleanness type of smell. So there you can use the ocean breeze.
Yeah.
You can use some other freshener smells, notes that can, when you enter into the washroom, so you feel comfort and you feel like it's clean area, clean areas,
safe
hygienic area.
Hygienic area, yes.
So there
We can also use aloe vera fragrance.
yeah, aloe vera you can use as I told you, you can use ocean breeze. This type of notes, it will give you the feeling of cleanliness.
Exactly. It's not just about the good fragrance. It's about the right fragrance at right space. So that's how it works.
Yeah, exactly. You explained it very proper. And for the shopping malls, normally when we are doing the shopping, we will go after a very hectic day to the shopping malls. Shopping mall owners now they create the scents accordingly for the shopping malls. That when you enter into it, you will feel relaxed. You will feel calm. So you will be having a mood to buy anything. You will see anything. You will say, okay, I need this one. I need that one. So that's how now shopping malls owners they are like playing with our mind.
I want to say something about that. It's my personal experience that you just mentioned the shopping mall. I remember that day I was going to the shopping mall. Having the consent or having the intent that I'm not gonna buy anything just to give the company to one of my companion. So when I enter the mall, it changes the vibe, it changes my mood, it changes everything. Now I'm also looking for some stuff which I don't need actually.
Yes.
I'm looking for it, and you will be very surprised to know that I purchased items more than that person to whom I was going there to give the company only.
It's because of the completely when you go inside the shopping mall, the environment and the scents there, the perfume there, the notes there, it creates and it triggers your mind to relax and just focus on what you are seeing here.
Well, this is a thing that we never listened before that. We nobody talk about these things. These are very common things and nobody talk about these things. But we are planning to make these things very informative, the conversational things, like to people know about how these things works, what is science behind these things. So that's why we are here.
Start.
Okay, Fazle, let's talk about the options when we are going in the market to buy some air fresheners. There are some diffusers, some plugins, some spray bottles. Which you recommend the most?
Actually, it's not about what we recommend. It's about the application where you are going to use it.
Okay.
So, for example, I will break it down for you. It will be easy to understand. We are talking about the sprays. So, sprays is very convenient. You can use it instantly. If, for example, if any guest are coming, so you can use your spray anywhere and change the vibes will change inside the room.
It's also flexible. You can place it
anywhere. Yeah. If you go for the diffusers, low cost products, so you can keep a library in a living room and just put on some certain time periods.
These diffusers are very constant. They are giving the same smell, same thing for a very constant time. Like if we compare the spray bottle with the diffuser spray, when you just spray it, it gives a very good smell for a time being. After it gets down, its notes gets down. But diffusers, they are very constant.
They are very constant because of, after you have to put a certain time in the diffusers machines. So it will constantly, the spray the fragrance, the notes will long last for a long time because it's continuously giving that notes, continuously evaporating that notes. You just put it there and you forgot about this and you will feel the same while you have
for a long time.
For a long time.
What about the plugins?
high traffic areas are there, as you discussed about the shopping malls.
yeah.
If you going somewhere like an office where the traffic of the employees are more, so you can use there also some of the scents that are natural based, organic based.
Yeah.
So if you want a green touch, you can use that one also.
Also, if we talk about the plugins, once you plugged in, just forget it. It will run it by its own self. You don't need to be worried about it. So when we are talking about the shopping malls things, so these are plugins who play the role of a very different vibe, who creates the environment. These are the plugins, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, that is the thing.
Let's be honest. Sometimes fragrance want to say something. So every fragrance, every space gives a different vibe and says something different.
Yeah, exactly. As we explained that, see, each perfume, each notes, it will trigger different portion of your mind. So that's the thing, that each perfume you cannot see it, but when you enter in a room, you will just feel it as somebody is talking to me. The environment is talking to you.
Yeah.
It's because of it is triggering different portion of your mind.
And also these fragrance can change your personality. It actually defines your personality.
Yeah.
It actually defines your culture, the space where you belongs.
Yeah, exactly. As you mentioned about culture, so when you enter to a room and it's a heavy oud type, so you will feel like luxurious type of room or something. And the Middle East area, most of the area you go, you will feel the oudi smell.
There are some bakhurs.
Smells. If you go to the European side, and the European side, there will be more fresh type, more floral type. There will be different kinds. So each region, each area, each culture will possess a specific kind of smell.
No doubt. Even now, while living in UAE, I also keep liking these fragrance which gives us a oudi smell. Yeah, you are right. It changes our mind. It changes the way we think about to the market and start buying these room fresheners. So what's bring Atlantic to the table? Why we choose Atlantic room fresheners?
The room fresheners itself, it's different kind. As we mentioned, it's spray form, it's in the diffuser, it's in the organic form, it's a plug-in form.
Yeah.
So whichever form you are using, Atlantic got you covered. So we have all kind of room fresheners, all kind of the range we have. Which form of the perfume you want to use it, we got you covered. Atlantic offer you customizable solutions. If, for example, if area where you want to use a specific kind of perfume, we will design it for you. We can create it for you. We can design for your brand also. We can customize it accordingly. So the quality and the precautions we are taking about is that we are using the sustainable technology. We are where we keep in mind that for the perfume and for the especially for the fragrances, the long lasting is the thing that everybody wants.
Everybody wants. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants. If it's your personal perfume, if a fine fragrance, if it's a room freshener, so you will want it to last for a long time. So Atlantic design it the room fresheners accordingly. Once you spray it, so it will long last for a long period of time.
Exactly. Let's talk about the sourcing. Is it ethical sourcing?
If you talk about the sourcing, so we always we are very critical about this one and very crucial about this one, that we always keep sourcing from
that's why I asked
free,
because every time we are discussing the things behind the cameras, we always focus on the ethical sourcing.
So it's ethical sourcing.
That's why
we're free sourcing.
Exactly. That's a good thing about being Atlantic fragrance. We are producing these fragrance in a very good ethical manner, and we believe that these products should be non-hazardous to anyone, and also it should be very budget friendly.
Yeah.
If you want it, we can customize it as per your requirements. So this is how we manage the thing. This is how we give solutions. We produce a scent as per your personality. We produce the fragrance as per your requirements, because these fragrance not only gives you a different vibe, but also give you our identity. We were discussing about the malls. I know one or two shops, like whenever I enter, my mind triggers that vibe, that sense, that fragrance which I smelled the last time. So it gives me the identity. My mind start recognizing that fragrance. So whenever I smell those fragrance, the similar fragrance, I just relate to that particular shop. So it gives you identity. Atlantic makes sure your sense defines your personality. So next time when you are entering into any room, any mall, any shopping space, just ask yourself, what does it feel like? How you feel the vibe? So when you start asking yourself, you will feel it. how it changes the vibe, how it changes the mood. Thank you very much, Fazle, for coming here. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Thanks, Ali. Thanks a lot. And let's the good sense roll.
Thanks for watching, and if you like it, just share with those people who needs this kind of conversation. Until next time, stay fresh, stay inspired. Bye bye.